NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Well, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started.
And we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Dart. A short throw pulled in by Bellinger.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd.
They'll try it on here with Scatterbury. And he will have the Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Giants first down. A gain of a yard. First down, Giants.
Cowboy 80.
Here's Dart. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
It's a gain of
nice throw there by the rookie from Ole Miss. He's got his guys a first down.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
Dart going to give to Scatterbury.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He's tackled at the
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd down and 9.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Tight. 19 tight.
Throwing his Dart.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Savon Rebel. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So Prescott to the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The first carry now. This is Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go, 47.
Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Go, go, go. Get out there, get out there. Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 54. Wide in.
Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Sets up fourth down.
On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away.
Gunnar Olszewski deep for the Giants.
And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield.
47-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed him up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try to put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18. Viking 18. 79 Broncos.
Throwing his dart.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
They'll give him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown, Giants!
Tyrone Tracy.
53 yards.
And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Giants 7, Cowboys 0. Graham
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. A good-looking return set up here. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
At their own 33-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 31-yard line.
Go, get out there. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, wide 80.
Throwing, Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Yards to go.
Gun. Here we go, 47. Here we go, kill. Hey, kill. 47.
Looking to throw, Prescott.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10.
Here's Dart.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Check up.
From the gun, here's Dart. That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Kenneth Murray on the coverage.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cut 19, cut 19. Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, here's Dart.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Quentin Williams collapses the pocket and drops it for a loss of 3. Well, it was 2nd and long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
3rd down and 13.
Here we go, sack. Cowboy 80. 79 Bronco. Ready.
To throw, Dart. And that's going to be incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
At their own 46.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory.
He was
2nd and a couple.
46-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go, 46. 46.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go, going to 54. Then we're going to 53. Hey, 47. Here we go, 46, 46, 46.
Prescott to throw it.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Go. Under. Switch to A. 26.
Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 22-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Prescott yet again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Second and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I think. There we go, going to 53.
Now Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Ferguson. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Hey, ready? 18, find it. Hawk, 70. Riggs. Chap 60, chap 60. Ready?
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
A 7-yard gain. And the Giants.
First down, here's Scatterby. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
First target, first catch, and a first down.
And the Giants first down.
Give up the middle, Scatterby. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
At his 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing, Dart.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Jackson Dart sack.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
3rd and
Throwing from the gun here, Dart.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Kenneth Murray.
And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Rig alert. Check smash. Check, hurt. Ready?
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
At the 48-yard line.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Now 2nd and 9.
Panther 11. Come on. 70 Rangers, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check. 79 Bronco. 18 Pioneer. Hut.
They'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Brian Burns. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Panther 60. Panthers. Riggs. 60 Bobcat. Rig alert. Hurt. Check smash.
They'll drop to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away.
They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
On the double.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolf. 19 Lion. 70 Rangers. Huh.
To throw now, Dart.
He's going to loft one deep left side here.
And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. It could have been his second, but instead it's 4th down.
On to punt, Jamie Gillen. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here.
To throw is Prescott.
Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. At the Giants.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Prescott able to use those legs of his to pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54.
He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ferguson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go, going to 54, 186.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Here we go, 46. Hey, kill. 26.
Prescott from the gun on third. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
Cowboys field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
And this is going to be no good. He misses it off to the left, and this will stay at a 7-point game.
Well, I'd say that it's fair to say nothing has gone right in this first half for them. Even here, you've got a chance to at least get on the board, but that goes by the wayside. And now, this coaching staff, they've got to figure out some way to wake this team up at halftime to get them going.
To kick off for New York.
Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3.
Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Cougar 19.
Motion into the backfield. They'll fake the end around and look to throw it.
And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one. But they couldn't hook up, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Well, after incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneer. Warrior 70.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
18, let's go now. 70 Lion. 18 Cardinal, take go.
They'll hand it to Tracy.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 20-yard line.
Tight, 19 tight.
Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Brought him down. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Trap 60, trap 60.
From the gun, Dart. That is caught. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And the Giants, 1st down.
Buffalo 18.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Go.
Throwing his Dart.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14.
Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
Viking 18.
Now Dart.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll try to throw for it with Dart.
He gets this one to Johnson. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Theo Johnson.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Giants have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now back at the 21-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Wide 80. Under.
Prescott from the gun.
Now he's going to step up and run. Able to hit his target, Lamb.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Dexter Lawrence. Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
Gun.
Prescott. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by Javon Holland.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Here we go. Cougar 19.
An inside run with Scatterby.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8.
Second and 8.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Chop 60, chop 60. Hut, hut.
Dart going to look to throw here. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
13 more yards. That's another Giants.
And once again, it's Scatterby.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
At the Cowboys' 5-yard line.
To throw, Dart.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Jackson Dart sack. A loss of 5 yards. It's 3rd down and goal.
On 3rd down, here's Scatterby.
And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the 3rd quarter play. Back now in Arlington. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. And we'll begin it with a field goal try here.
Field goal. A 26-yard attempt.
Gano's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
The short one there taken in by Ferguson.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 48-yard line.
They'll run up the middle here with Blue, and he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
4 yards.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 36 yards on the play. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
At the 8-yard line.
Now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hey, rig alert, rig alert. Ready, ready.
Now a handoff to Blue running left side. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
19 Lion. Go.
They'll set up to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Cowboys are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Well, they needed 3 scores to have any chance. There's the first of the 3 as they get into the end zone.
Yeah, Brandon, I think that our guys at Next Gen Stats in charge of the win probability are probably saying your chances still aren't great. But now you still got more than 3 minutes to go. You got to focus on the task at hand, which is going to be getting the football back as quickly as possible.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
He finds Robinson. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
At the 45-yard line.
To the air, Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Cougar 19.
Here's Dart. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Viking 18. Bronco 80.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You're looking at the geography of the field, right? Where you are, that's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
Hawk 70.
Right back to Tracy.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
They allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff him. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
For the Giants field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
And he pushed it. Pushed it from short distance. Wide right. It's no good. And the lead will hold at 10. And that miss should just about write a finish to this one.
Yeah, they needed 2 scores, and they needed that field goal there to be the first one and still give them an opportunity. But now, with the time left on the clock, I think this one's about finished.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, 47. Switch it, hey. Go, get out there. What do you think?
Now Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
We're going to 54. Why ain't? Hey, kill. 47. What do you think?
Now Dak. He's got Pickens complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
25 yards.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
To throw, Prescott.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. Hey, 47. Here we go, 46. 46.
Here's Prescott.
He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Javon Holland.
All smiles and high fives on that defensive sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
Yeah, if you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind of day that you feel really good about. Now, I do know a few guys are going to think to themselves, held them to 7. If we'd made one more play, could have had our shutout.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
44-yard line.
2nd down and 6 now.
2nd and 6.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
3rd down, here's Tracy.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Rig alert, rig alert. Let's go.
They'll try and run for it. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.